Hello everybody, this is Oliver Hines, aka Domino's from Underground.com, and I'm really happy to say we're with Erinç from Mantar. How's it going?
Hello.
Cool, straight into it then. The new album, Modern Art of Setting Ablaze, is out now. Come out at the end of August, I think, or maybe September.
Yeah,
and it's
24th, I guess.
Yeah, it's just this sonic assault, it's almost like a mugging, it's great.
Yeah, thank you.
It's, having seen you at Bloodstock, it captures the live show really well, I think. It's this amazing sound. How would you say the reception has been to the album so far?
Well, actually, we have our thing is to put the things that we do in extreme. When we were working on the songs, I kind of had the impression that it's kind of more like pop songs played in a heavy way, and I was a little afraid that maybe we're getting too soft. But actually, when we work on the songs, we leave the vocals away. We just concentrate on the music and the arrangements and playing the songs. And I heard the vocals pretty late, and that was the point when I thought, okay, we are still Mantar. So it's kind of like the way we always do it. Besides, this time Hanno had almost ready riffs, and we met for a few weeks to make complete songs out of it. Usually we were working on the stuff together, but this time, because he's living in Florida, I'm in Germany, it's not always that easy to work on stuff together. So someone starts with the songs, the ideas, and the other guy is fulfilling the rest. So something like that.
Yeah.
But I must say I'm really happy with the result.
Yeah.
More than ever. So
yeah,
we both think that we did a good thing here.
Yeah,
so,
I'm really shocked to hear you thought it was too soft, maybe, because I think it's vicious. It's so.
But actually, if you sit there in the rehearsal room and he plays guitar and we have the riffs and the melodies, and then we do this, it kind of sounds more like a pop band. But if you turn up the amplifiers and play it really loud and really energetic, then this thing changes, and on top of it, if the vocals of Hanno come, then you see, okay, this is not really pop music. This is
no, this is.
But we are addicted to pop music. So if we write songs, there is still a pop format that we are trying to catch, because otherwise we're not satisfied. So we're not only into the sound, but the songs have to have verses, choruses, and so C parts, or however you will call it.
Yeah.
So this is something, it's in us. We try to find something like that to be satisfied for ourselves when we write songs. So
that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's an interesting take on it.
Yeah.
There's obviously, the title is Modern Art Setting Ablaze. There's been a recurring theme with album titles now. It all seems to revolve around fire.
Yeah.
Is there any particular reason for that, or is it just a coincidence?
We're kind of into fire, so fire is something that comes from nature, and it's a fine thing. If you burn down something, you can bring stuff to zero and start a new beginning, and fire washes away everything, but it also destroys, and it's like a new beginning. It's it became more a thing. We're kind of fascinated from fire, not because we like to burn down stuff.
No.
We like destruction, but we don't want to hurt anyone. So we like to maybe take a bottle and throw it on the wall and see it break, and getting happy with that. Kind of the same with fire. So, but it has become a thing with Mantar, so we are using it because it maybe also describes our sound or live performance. So it's
I think it's very fitting, because, like I say, it is that almost like a punk rock nature to Mantar that is just
that's
anarchy,
where we come
but
from.
it's-
So
yeah.
we're like
I
bringing.
mean, I
like
know
the
that
punk rock
initially you're
to
not
the metal.
a big metal guy, but
But maybe you should be more into water because we are sweating so much on stage. There's more water than fire on stage.
well, I've already started there with the water bottles, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, one of the most striking things about Mantar is that it's only the two of you. You do create this enormous sound for two people, and which is even more impressive when you see it live, I think.
Yeah.
I know that originally you were hoping to find a bassist, and
Yeah.
it couldn't really.
Actually, we are like playing in bands for a long time. We have like the experience that if you look for a musician, it should be someone that you might know and you know what he can deliver. And we are not looking for a bass player on the internet and who wants to play in a, I don't know, do metal rock band or something like that.
Yeah.
So the guys we had like we thought about like joining our band. They didn't want to. It was like when we started this not project but this band Mantar. We wanted to have a third person because a two-piece is always like a special thing. We just wanted to not be special because of this two-piece, because not because we are a two-piece, but because we do like energetic, great music. And but no one wanted to join. They were like, oh, not another band. You know, everybody's in one or two bands. Nowadays there are like so many bands around, so and everybody plays in a band. When I was younger, there was like, I think we had like one band in my whole school that made rock music.
Yeah.
That was like something so special. And nowadays, like there are so many bands, it's not that interesting anymore for people to join another band, and then you have to rehearse like 2 times a week instead of like doing something nicer. So they were not really into it, and then we started to do it as a two-piece. Hanno built like something like an FX board, and he started to use like 3 amplifiers at once, and then we had our first show, and then we decided, okay, we can do it like a two-piece. Let's stay as a two-piece, so it's may make a lot of things easier.
No, might as well. I mean, it's like I say, it sounds great, and it's very special to watch because where you're facing each other while you play. In a way, I mean, I know that the live show is like there's not a lot of talking. It's just here's the music, deal with it. But in a way, it's almost theatrical. It's like watching a play. It's like watching two people converse with each other.
That's how we see it.
Yeah.
We rehearse like face to face, and then we start like, okay, this is like a thing, like a battle between us, and we push each other and start to play like more energetic or heavier than ever. And sometimes we get angry at each other, and this is cool because we're doing like aggressive music, and hard music. So if you get angry, most of the time you play harder and more intense. So it's a good thing. And that's how you said it. We're doing our stuff. We're doing it for ourselves. Sometimes I call it aggression therapy on stage, because after that we're like really satisfied and really easy. And the people can be part of it and watch us while we're doing this. We are not like looking at them and doing it for them. It's just like a kind of different performance. So, and now, we kind of like we got so used to it that I don't know.
Don't know another way to do it now.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
No, I say it's amazing. It really does work well. But I know you and Hannah have known each other for a long time, and I think you said it was about 15 years before you actually started making music together. Though.
Yeah, actually we met in 1997 the first time.
Yeah.
And at the time Hannah was 15.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know, 22, 23, I guess.
Yeah.
So, and it was really nice. So he was like, he was already at that time. He was like a great performer on stage. He had all those AC/DC poses, and he was like giving everything. So he had like another band, a teeny band at that time, and I had my band. And then we became friends. And a long time I maybe like had like the position of like being a bigger brother for him. So I showed him so many. I took him to concerts, so I thought like this is a cool rockin' band. This was like the time when bands like Helicopters and stuff like that were playing in Germany a lot. But there was like a little hype, and he didn't know those bands, and I took him to the shows, and he was really into it, and now he knows so much more bands than I had in years. So, but this was like a thing that maybe had a big influence on him, so in his musical development.
Cool.
So, yeah.
And of course, you're both from Bremen originally, and then you moved to Hamburg. Why was the decision made?
Well, he wanted to like work on at the record label to like do something, and I went there because I met a girl, and I just moved to her. And
that's a
my
good
girlfriend
reason.
there. Yeah, but there was not like we didn't move there together, but almost at the same time. So and then it was like we had a big bond because we are both from Bremen, and we are now living in another city, and we know each other, and we know our roots, and we know how long we've been friends. So this was like a big bond because we had like the same history, and suddenly being somewhere else.
Yeah, and like you say, having taken him to shows and that kind of thing as well, it's very cool. I was wondering, I saw in an interview, Hannah said he doesn't really consider Mantar to be a metal band.
Yeah.
I assume you feel the same way, or at least on a similar
At least
plane.
if you see Hannah and me, I'm the guy who's not that much into metal music.
Yeah.
Hannah is more like into metal. There are like ingredients of metal or heavy rock or hard rock or hardcore in this music. There's also metal, but meanwhile, I really like metal music, but this is nothing that got me socialized into music. So it's like there are like so many metalheads who like listen to metal since they're like 8 years old, and I was always into different stuff. So I listen to a lot of 80s music.
Yeah.
Depends on 80s pop, 80s hip hop, 80s rock, stuff like that, and I was really into grunge, stuff like that, and then later hardcore, punk rock, and metalhead. I always liked Sepultura or bands like that, but I was not like you see, but I was not really into like Maiden or Metallica. Now I like them, but it's because I appreciate what they're doing and I like their music, but it was not like something that makes me feel good because it was there all my life. That's not the case.
Yeah.
And that's why we won't say we are like just a metal band, but if people say we are a metal band, that's okay if they need to put us in somewhere to like...
It's probably a good starting point, you know, for someone. I mean,
I must say, like, the metal fans are one of the best and dedicated fans you can ever have, so...
Okay, that's
cool
okay.
with that. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
No, whenever I'm discussing Mantar with someone, I go, oh, what they like, I always go, it's like hardcore and black metal. And they go, oh, that's interesting. It's not necessarily just those two, but it's a good, vague description, I think, maybe. But cool. That's pretty much it, to be honest.
Yeah,
cool. But thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me today.
Thank
I
you.
really do appreciate it. And please
appreciate
tell Hannah we hope he gets well soon.
I will talk to him later, and I will tell him.
Thank you.
I hope so. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.